Hello and welcome. It's really good to see you here today to do the premiere Friday. It's going to be a banded workout. It's going to be a mat-based workout, so you will need a mat, enough room to move about in. You will need a bottle of water. The bands I'm using today are going to be the long band. And again, it's a medium to heavy strength one. And I'm going to use a heavier band, and you've got the option of a medium band as well. And they're both the small loop bands. Really good value. You can take them anywhere with you, I feel, with bands. And you know, they're really establishing that they do work you in the right position if used correctly, and then you can get ready to use weights as well. So they are a really good option if you haven't got the weights with you. Okay, so we're going to be using both of those. If you get those, grab them together, bring them down with you, and we'll get ready to go. Are we ready to go? We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to go with that warm up. I'm going to do that little roll around. Lovely, good. And the other way. Lovely, good. I'm going to drop it to the side and come up. So again, I'm leaning forward, pushing your bottom back and getting low on the legs. Now do that with a little stretch out, reaching down to the floor. Lovely, good. You'll be doing 8 lots of exercises on a 50-10, so it's quite a long interval on each you have to do, but you can really concentrate on what that core is doing for you as well. Okay, lovely, good. I'm going to lean forward and come back up. Lovely, good. So that's straight back, push that bottom back. As I get to the top, a little lean back, but not too far. Got one more. Lovely, good. And I'm just going to roll that on. Now I'm going to keep that leg straight, just going down over it and coming back up. Yes, again, I can feel that that stretch is more so on that front leg. Lovely, good. Okay, roll. You will be using your legs, arms, core on all of this. Okay, the other leg forward. I'm going to go down and over it and up. Then down and up, and I'm going to do one more of those. Feel it in that hamstring on that front leg. And coming up, lovely, good. I'm going to do a squat and a knee lift. Up, lovely, good. Dropping down, put your weight over your heels. Now get me that lift, but it's almost like a circle. So again, it's a circle up and then go straight back underneath you to start your squat. Got another 4, 3, 2 and 1, and I'm just going to get a little lift forward, and I'm going to get a reach out. Good, so it's just coming over to that shin or to the knee, wherever you feel happier, reaching out towards, but I'm keeping a nice straight back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Just give it a little shake off. Okay, are we ready? We're onto the floor. I've got my long band first. First 2 exercises long band, next 2 exercises short band. Okay, so grab your equipment, we'll get onto the floor. I'm going to put that timer on. Remember, it is a 50 on my first one. I'm down to here. Core pulled in. So again, I've got that V-sit with that pull back. So again, I'm working the upper back as well. Are we ready? Are we seated? And we are ready to go. Zip and hollow on. 4, 3, 2, 1. I roll back. I look after my lower back by keeping my zip and hollow on, and then I pull back as well. Lovely, good. And down and back up. Good. So I'm going back down as far as I can go, under control. I have to really pull back the other arm to get that elbow to touch the floor for me. So I can feel it in my obliques as well here, my upper back to get that pull back, and my core to keep my back nice and stable as I drop down. Good, so I'm not collapsing through the chest or anything. Opening out and pulling back. Last few seconds now. Lovely, good. First part, first circuit, and we're done. Lovely, good. Under one, in step, to here. I'm putting those bands down so you can wrap them around if you like, and then put your elbows onto the floor. The other foot underneath me, and I do that push up and back down, and that push up and back down. So keep that leg straight. There should be tension on that band the whole time. I've rolled it around several times around my hands, and I've put my elbows onto the floor. So for the most part, my top half there is just keeping that stability going, and then the work is done with that foot right underneath my other knee. Lovely, good. So remember which leg you put up, because then another leg the next time round, and push through each time. Lovely, nothing too fast on these. I want you to hold it at the end, because that's where the work is, that's where the strength is. And 3, 2, 1, lovely, good. I'm ready to go again on that pull back. So again, I've lengthened my bands now. I can get that pull back. Lovely, good. So pull back, come back to sitting up, and again, up to you how much of that band you take into your hands. If you're finding it really easy, just roll it around a few more times. Lovely, good. And I feel that I have to work to get that elbow behind me. It touches the floor. The other arm just goes long. My knees stay bent on this the whole time. I'm looking after my back with my zip and hollow on. And pull it back. Lovely, good. How are we doing? Feel that core work working for you? With that twist, that turn, that mobility. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. This time, my other leg working, my foot underneath my knee. I've rolled those bands several times around, and then I've put them on the floor, my elbows on the floor, and I've got that push up to do. Lovely, good. So this time it's going through my right leg. I can feel it in my hamstring. I can feel it in my glute. I can feel it in my lower back on my right. Lovely, good. I've got my foot right underneath my knee. Don't keep it too far out. Lovely, good. And push it up for me. Get up as high as you can, but keeping your elbows on the floor the whole time. Lovely, good. Pushing up. Up. Hold it up at the end there. So you've really got that effort up at the end, and then back down. And I'm controlling it all the time. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. Halfway through this first set. So get ready to go. Core pulled in, shoulders back and down. And I roll down, and I let that elbow hit the floor. Lovely, good. So pulling it back and up. Good, pulling it back. Remember that zip and hollow on the whole time. Your knees are bent, so you're pulling away from your feet each time. Using that upper half, getting that turn. Think about the back of the shoulder there. Again, I always say, you really have to work the body as a whole on these, and we are really getting that up into that back shoulder area. And lovely, good. Back to my first leg. Getting a good wrap around on those, and then down onto the floor. My foot underneath there. Okay, lovely, good. Then up. And pushing up. Lovely, good. Feeling it now through my left back of leg, left glute, and even on my back on the left, even though it might not be apparent, you will be using it to get yourself up each time. Lovely, good. So up and squeeze. Make each one a good one. Good. Feel that you're not getting longer on the mat. Everything stays in the same position. Push up. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Coming up. Last time with my pull back and down. Zip and hollow on. Tight on those bands the whole time. Don't let them go floppy at any stage. Okay, lovely. Pulling back and pull back. Lovely, good. So again, really get that tension on the bands. And pull back. Hit that elbow to the floor. Remember what your midsection is doing. It's really keeping that zip and hollow on to protect your back. Lovely, good. Turn, last few seconds now. Penultimate one on this first round. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. My leg goes straight. I wrap those round. Place my elbows on the floor, and then I can really feel that that work is now going through my right leg, on that glute, on that hamstring. My bands are tight the whole time. Each side, lovely, good. If you want to get more out of it, just wrap it again. Lovely, good. Pushing up all the way that you can. Up. Lovely, good. We're about to start our second round. Our second round is a small loop band, if you've got it. Lovely, good. And good work, well done. First exercise done with. I'm going to come over onto my knees and I'm going to pick up my small loop band. I'm going to go with a medium one on this one, only because there's quite a lot of repetition. It's all about arms. Okay, it's like the cat's cradle. I'm here, I'm still on my knees, and I'm going to push out. Then it comes around to my back, and the band is out. Thumbs against your lower back, push out on a tricep. So again, I've leant forward on that. So again, really tough work on both. I pick my band, and I'm going to do 3, 2, 1. I just extend that work out. Then the elbows come back into the waist each time. Lovely, good. So from the front, this is how it looks. Lovely, good. Get that work. Outside of shoulder. Lovely, good. Out and in. Lovely, good. So again, nothing too fast. Don't let it sort of spring out and spring back in. I'm keeping it under control. Outside of my shoulders, my core helping me through the middle. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. That comes to the back. Still that cat's cradle going on, but this time slightly lean forward and with my thumbs onto my lower back. Kick out, kick back in. Kicking out. You have to get an absolutely straight arm, and there's tension on those arms because I want to keep that equal distance all the time. Thumbs hit your lower back and coming back in. Lovely, good. Pushing it out, getting that tricep work and back in each time. Lovely, good. Lovely, good, well done. First set done on this. I'm back with my elbows just coming out, core pulled in, shoulders back and down. You get that lift out. And out and in. Good, so I'm going slowly so I can hold that out there. I'm just not letting it out and then ping back in. It's under control, out and in. Shoulders back and down. Lovely, good. Working the outsides of those arms. 20 seconds left now. Good. Remember, you can take water whenever you want to, but I will be taking water at the end of this round before we start on our next one. Lovely, good. Goes to the back. I lean slightly forward so I can keep my elbows up. My thumbs onto the lower part of my back there, on the upper part of my glute, and kick them out and come back. Lovely, good. Keep that tension between the band, between the hands, should I say, on that band. Keep the tension on the band by keeping the hands an equal distance from where you started to where you finish, and really getting those elbows to lock off. Doesn't quite work if you don't really work those elbows. Leaning forward. I'm coming up to halfway now. Really work it. Thumbs come back in each time. Lovely, good. So again, I'm not being able to swing my arms through this. That's why it works so good on these triceps. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Okay, I'm getting ready for my second half on this. Core pulled in, shoulders back and down, my cat's cradle working for me, and then out it goes and pull back in. So it really starts to tell now, out over the shoulders. And those shoulders are also working for me when I do that tricep kick back, so they will start to feel tired. Make each one a good one though. Trade down on your band if you have got a lighter one, if you feel that you're going to cheat by doing it. Lovely, good. Third set now. You're doing great. Lovely, good. It's hard work, but keep that push out going. Coming down to single figures on your third set now. Really concentrate. Think how you'll feel on this next time around when you know it's nearly finished. Lovely, good. To the back. Lean forward, my core pulled in, my shoulders back and down, my thumbs onto my lower back there. Keep that tension on the band. Then kick those arms out. Bring your thumbs back into your lower back there. Good, so it's intensive. 50 seconds of work, of which now you've only got 35 left. Get me that lift. Good, so the fronts of my shoulders I know have to work on this too. Keep those arms back and then get that lift. And up. Lovely, good. Get me that kick back. Last few seconds. And good work, well done. Woo! We are on the fourth and last set. Lovely, good. I'm coming up with that cat's cradle again. This is my fourth and last time of doing this exercise. So really work those shoulders. Get the elbows out. Keep the shoulders low. Lovely, good. Out. Let's really work these last 30 seconds that you'll be doing this exercise. Really work them to get them out. Lovely, good. Core pulled in, arms are out. Lovely, using that upper back strength. Out over my shoulders. Lovely, good. Out and in. Take those deep breaths, get that work done. Lovely, good. Okay, last one on my tricep kick back. That little lean forward. Thumbs are on. Shoulders, I know, still have to work for you on this. Get that kick out. Get that kick out. I'm trying to keep that equal tension on the bands all the way through, so I know my both thumbs will hit the same point on my upper glutes there, lower back. Lovely, good. Let's work these last 25 seconds. Out and in. Lovely, good. Out and in. Three, two, one, and you are done with that set. Good work, well done. Okay, I'm going to check that band out and check my heavier band in, and it is going to go around my thighs. And it comes just above my knees, not on my knees. I'm going to go onto my side here, down onto the floor, and it's going to be a leg lift and lower. It's in an oyster. Now I'm going to sit back, I'm going to take the long band, I'm going to do a sit up. Are we ready? And we'll go. Oh, no water break. I've got my water break. I will take it now though. So again, remember to take water whenever you want to. Hydration works wonders. So sip little and often if you want to. Okay, back down on my side. Knees are to the front there. Toes together, heels apart. Core pulled in. And get me that lift. Now you don't rock your hips to the back. And again, I'm keeping my toes together, my heels apart. So again, on the next time round, it will be heels together and toes apart, so you can feel the difference in the glute. So you get one to go on one side, one to do on the other, and then it's the opposite way round. Lovely, good. 20 seconds left. I've picked that heavier band because I am stronger with my legs here. And again, it's a half leg as well. Good, core pulled in. So don't get tempted to move around on your hips. Keep them to the front. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, get that band for me. You can keep that band around on your hips, on your thighs, that is. This band goes around the back of my head. I keep the weight of my head in my arms, so there is work to do still on your triceps here. Get me that sit up. Now this is really good for people who find it hard to do a sit up without their neck aching. Here, my head stays in exactly the same position, but the back of my neck is really relaxed because the weight of my head is in that band and then being supported by my arms. So you will feel that there is work to be done on those triceps. So keeping that position the whole time. I'm not extending my arms to lift my head off the floor. I'm keeping the same angle from my shoulder to my elbow, from my elbow to my wrist stays constant. Let your long abs do the work for you. Good work, well done. On to the other side. Remember the toes together, heels apart position. Knees forward. I'm coming down. Core pulled in, definitely, because my back is off the floor. And I have to get that leg to raise up. So I'm pulling it as far away as I can from that other leg. Good work, well done. Up. That's it, give me that raise, that glute work each time. And up, get that squeeze on that glute. Remember where the squeeze is coming from, because the next time round it'll be slightly different. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. I'm onto my back. Around the back of your head. Then forward, relax your head into that band, and then take the weight of that head in your hands. Good, and really feel that your back of your neck is relaxed. Then all you have to think about on this is getting your shoulders off the floor. Really use those long abs. Think from your chest down into your pelvis at the front. Lovely, good. I'm over to my other side again. Now this one, if you want to work a little bit harder, notice I've got my shoulder underneath my elbow, and you can come up in a half little side bridge here, heels together, toes apart, and you can get the lift. Lovely, good. So now you notice, especially if you're on the floor here, and you've lifted it out with that toe out, heel together, it comes up higher on your glute to really get that lovely position where you get that little dimple position going on into your spine where you've worked hard into there. Lovely, good. You can do it in a bridge if you want to. That's it. So I'm still keeping that toe open and my heels together. My other side's working for me obviously to keep me up. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. I can keep that band there. That band's coming round behind my head. Still feel it on my arms. Weight of my head. And I do that curl up. I have to really concentrate on relaxing the back of your neck, and you're holding that weight in your hands. Backs of your arms are going to feel it. Lovely, good. Get that squeeze up. Well done. All the way up as far as you can get. You can really concentrate on that. Long abs working for you. Head relaxed in that band. Keep on asking the back of your neck, is it relaxed? Don't drive your head forward, just let it be pulled forward. Or relaxed in that band, shall I say. Okay, lovely, good. Onto the other side. Lying down or half bridge, up to you which one you want to do. But if you're doing that half bridge, you have got that elbow directly underneath your shoulder. Don't leave it too far in, don't leave it too far out. It'll be too much on that shoulder. If you feel it's too much on the shoulder, you can come down, or you can come down all the way. And remember, my heels are together this time, and my toes are apart. It's just a little bit different on my glute this time. It's further up, still working into the spine. Lovely, good. So up to you. Last time we're doing this, so get as much as you can out of it. 15 seconds left. Last time you'll be doing this leg. Good work, well done. Back down. Round the back of your head. Let your head relax in that band, and then doing the sit-up. Good, curl it up. So all you have to think about now is that curl, because you know your head's in the right position. You don't have to pull on it. Those arms are just supporting the head. Lovely, good. Up. I'm keeping that chin and chest relationship the same each time. And good work, well done. You have finished that third set. I'm going to change this band over for a lighter one again. And this time it's going to go around my feet. Lovely, good. So what I've just got it tucked in underneath one of my lips on my band there, on my trainer. Okay, so I'm going to do a push out with one leg, and it's going to be the same leg all the way through, and it's again a lot about my core. Okay, lovely, good. And then we're going to use the long band on the next one. So you've positioned it underneath, and then you're going to come back and you're going to do that lie down with your knees just above your hips here. Arms are relaxed on this one, pushing out and in. Now this does also move this other leg, not only stabilising me here, but this front of thigh really has to work as well. Lovely, good. Get me that push out. Good, so it's core work, front of thigh work. Remember which leg you did. Next time round, it's the other leg. Arms just rested down by your sides. Lovely, pushing out. Get as much movement as you can, low as you can. My core really working for me here. Lovely, you can keep that band around the feet. Now you can use this up long band or your short loop band, and I'm going to keep one hand with the band on, and I'm going to keep my elbow there, and I'm going to do a tricep lift. Now you can use a heavy band if you want to, or here, just hold on to the end of the band. The rest of it's kept onto the chest with that other arm. So it goes from a right angle here, up. So it really works, that one tricep. Lovely, good. And then the tricep, the other tricep the next time around. I happen to be using the same arm as the leg that done the in. Next time it will be the other leg going out and then my other arm doing that tricep lift. Good, so again my shoulder is on the floor. Don't use your shoulder to do it. Straighten off that elbow and lock it. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. I'm back to my feet, and this time it just pops underneath the other lip on my trainer. Lovely, good. Okay, one goes out, one goes in. Sorry, it's the other way around. I had to change mine. That's it, lovely, good. So again, now my other leg is doing the length. Try and keep as relaxed as you can in your top half. Your rib cage down and in, your belly button pulled in. Lovely, good. Push it out. This is what I mean about variation. You can get so much done with the bands. And especially if you mix some long bands, short bands. Then you can go for different strengths, as well as different lengths. Lovely, good. Okay, here. Long band or short band. This time here onto my chest, nice and tight. My right angle here, my shoulder on the floor, and that other arm goes out to a straight. Then it comes back down, so it does a right angle up out of the floor. My shoulder stays on the floor, and I get that tricep work. All the way up. I'm keeping that band, the other part of the band, onto my chest. So again, it's moving away from my chest each time. Really to get that lift. Lovely, good. So from my shoulder to my elbow, I stay in exactly the same position each time, and then I get that lift through that tricep each time. All the way up. Good. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. I'm back up. Pushing away that first leg that I pushed. Both knees are even for the first bit, then one moves towards me and then my other leg moves away. And moves away. Lovely, good. I'm going to get as low and as straight as I can. And I'm enabling to do that with the work. A little bit on the glute as well to get it out. Feels nice on my hip flexor to get that nice and straight. And on the other one, I'm moving in slightly. Lovely, good. So just keep an eye on your bands. Lovely, good. Pushing out. Try to keep your neck relaxed, your top half of your body relaxed. Lovely, good. And push out. 3 more minutes of work after this. You are doing great. Well done. Well done for turning up. Well done for working hard. Good. Okay, feet on the floor. My shoulder on the floor. My right angle here at my elbow. And then it comes up to straight. And all the time, keep on thinking about where your shoulder is. Don't try and get up by using your shoulder away from the floor. Your shoulder is in contact with the floor the whole time. Your shoulder blade is in contact with the floor the whole time. Then I come up and out. That's it, good. And get that lift. Then it comes back over my chest and up and out. Give me that lift. Make each one a good one. Don't feel that your shoulder has lifted off the floor. Up, that shoulder blade still in contact with the floor the whole time. Make your tricep do the work. Up. My bottom half is relaxed. Lovely, good. I'll be ready for the last 2 minutes of work. You've been doing great. And this is the last 2 minutes. Okay, one knee comes in slightly, the other leg goes out. They come back into the middle. And then I've got that tension going on. Lovely, pushing out all the way, core really pulled in, rib cage down and in, my tension is going right through the middle here, belly button pulled into spine. By the time it gets to my shoulders, I'm trying to relax as much as I can, knowing that my core has got this and then my legs can do the work. Front of thigh on your inner leg, glute on your outer. Lovely, good. And then do that push for me. Last time we're doing the legs this session. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Then back down. That swap between arms and legs each time is also really going to work your fitness in that the blood does have to rush to the muscles of the arms or the upper half and then down to the legs. And this does make you fitter over time. Good, lovely, good. You need that system, that aerobic system, oxygenated blood to those muscles. And when it's shifting between arms and legs each time as well, it has to work even harder. Up and up. Lovely, good. Each time it comes down to be across your chest. Lovely, up. Last exercise now. 3, 2, 1, and well done. You have come off the timer. Just the stretches out to do now. I'm going to take that band off my feet. Now you can use the band or the long band. I'm going to do the hamstring stretch. And I'm going to come up. My hip stays on the floor. And I can slowly start to pull that leg in to get that hamstring stretch. I'm really going to want to work out, get a stretch out on the front of my thigh and my front of my thigh and my hip flexors as well on this, because they worked hard for me, especially on that last session. Lovely, good. Okay, changing over the legs at the top there, and then you've got the other leg just pulling it in. So again, with this band, you can keep it nice and straight. And then just using your biceps, don't have your arms up trying to do a pull in, just pulling it in, using your biceps. keeping your hips on the floor. Lovely, good. I'm going to take that band off. I'm going to come round onto my front, lying on my front, and I'm going to hold on to both of my, just by my laces there, and really bring those in. Okay, so I'm just bringing them in. I can feel that front of thigh stretch on both. Keep your zip and hollow on. Lovely, good. And then they go down. I'm coming up. I'm keeping my hips on the floor, and I'm just getting a stretch out on those long abs. Shoulders back and down. Feel they're just being squeezed down your back. Lovely, good. As I come down, I'm going to come on to my glute stretch. As long as your knees are all right. If you feel that it's too much on your knees, maybe you can lie on your back and do exactly the same position. Otherwise, I'm down here with my elbows on the floor, and I just drop my hip out. Lovely, good. And then I come back into the middle, up, change it over, elbows down. And again, if you want to, you can keep your shoulders, remember, right in the middle, so it's really from the waist your hip drops out. And the further it drops, the more that muscle has to stretch around that hip. I'm keeping my elbows level, I'm keeping my shoulders level. It's only out from my hip that I get that stretch out. Okay, lovely, coming in. I'm just going to sit and do my hip flexor. I'm going to come up. I'm going to get that lift, and now I lift up and push your hips forward, and then get a lovely stretch. Out over your rib cage, down through your hip flexor, front of thigh. Lovely, good. I'm coming into the centre, change it over to the other side. Hands at the back, reach up, hip flexor, and really feel that I'm pushing my hip bone straight up. That's it, good. Straight up and out. Good work, well done. Coming down, onto both knees, tucking back into your little bunny hop there. Drop your hips, your heels down, and drop your head forward. Okay, keep your zip and hollow on, because we're going to unroll. And really feel that you get that little stretch out on that lower back as you unroll. Lovely, good. Okay, I'm going to do that, just that roll around, and then the other way. Lovely, good. Then get a little inside thigh stretch, so I just drop down, then I come up, and then on the other side, and come up. Lovely, good. We'll do that one more time. Lovely, good. I'm going to plant one foot at the back. And I'm going to use it as a calf stretch. So again, I'm just coming forward with my body weight, keeping that heel on the floor. Then I'm going to lift up and use it as a tricep stretch as well. Lovely. As my arms come down, keep that work going through the calf. I'm going to drop down and I'm going to open out my shoulders. So squeezing the shoulder blades at the back. Lovely, good. And I'm going to change it over. Heel down, feel that stretch out on the calf. Coming forward, but still keeping that heel on the floor. Tricep up. Lovely. Then down, and again, just that open. Lovely, good. Coming up, I'm going to do one swoosh through, little swoosh through here, nice and loose at the bottom, coming up, hands stop in front of your face, and then abs, pushing the air out of your body. Okay, give it a little stretch out. Very well done today. Tough session. It was with those bands, so again, you can take them anywhere with you. You know what you're feeling, I tell you what you should be feeling, so then you know that you're doing it properly, especially if you can get all that work done. And again, you can choose which sort of bands you use, short loop bands, long bands, and there's just such a variety of work, and I'm still putting them up on the classes every day so that you can see them and hopefully that you'll get the most from them. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed teaching it to you, and I will see you again next time. Okay, bye for now.